writing is fundamentally an act of faith, right? There are no guarantees, right? You have this desire to do this, or this compulsion, or this urge, or this need, and you decide to follow it. You know, the best piece of advice about writing that I ever received was I was getting ready, or I was trying to make the decision to go to an MFA program. You know, 3 years ago, I was sitting in the same position you all are sitting in now. And I was trying to decide whether or not to go to an MFA program. And I was having trouble rationalizing it. I was trying to rationalize it in my mind. I was trying to rationalize it. I couldn't necessarily justify the time spent writing. I mean, writing, let's face it, is one of the most exacting, time-consuming things you can possibly do, and there is literally no guarantee of anything coming out the other end. I was trying to justify the time spent to it. I was trying to justify the money that I would spend to go to an MFA program. I was trying to justify the time taken away from my family doing this pursuit that felt, you know, in some ways like a luxury, right? So I was talking to a friend of mine, and a friend of mine who is, I must point out, much, much, much wiser than I am. And the piece of advice that he gave me was this: in the history of the world, no one will ever experience the world the way you experience it. You are entirely unique. If you have the urge to communicate your experience of the world through writing, how dare you not? Who are you to say, no, I'm not going to do this? All right? This is not, especially today in America, this is not an indulgence, right? Your presence here is an act of bravery. Your presence here is a statement about what you find important. So, you know, I'm happy to be here, and I'm honored to be here, and I'm grateful for the invitation to come here. But more than that, I think I'm proud to stand here among people who have the courage to make that kind of a statement.
All right.